Roses are more than just flowers. They are symbols. They represent love, passion and beauty. We gift them to express our feelings. We grow them in our gardens to admire their beauty. Roses have a long history. They have been grown for thousands of years. We find them in ancient gardens and royal palaces. The rose has always been a special flower. Their petals are soft and delicate. Their scent is intoxicating. Their colors are vibrant and varied. From deep reds to pure whites, there is a rose for everyone. Roses are truly remarkable flowers. Let us delve deeper into the world of roses. The story of roses goes back thousands of years. Evidence suggests they were first cultivated in China about 5,000 years ago. From there, they spread throughout Asia and into the Middle East. Ancient civilizations cherished the rose. The Egyptians used roses in their religious ceremonies. They associated roses with the goddess Isis. Isis represented love and beauty. The Greeks and Romans also loved roses. They used roses in perfumes and medicines. Roses were symbols of love and beauty in these cultures too. They associated roses with Aphrodite, their goddess of love. Roses were a luxury in the ancient world. Only the wealthy could afford them. They used roses to decorate their homes and gardens. Roses were a sign of wealth and status. Roses belong to the Rosaceae family. This is a large family of plants. It includes apples, strawberries and cherries. But roses are the most famous member of this family. There are over 150 species of roses. Each species has its own unique characteristics. Some roses are small and delicate, others are large and showy. Roses come in a rainbow of colours. Red is the most popular colour. It symbolizes love and passion. White roses represent purity and innocence. Yellow roses signify friendship and joy. The scent of a rose is also important. It attracts pollinators like bees and butterflies. The scent comes from tiny glands in the petals. These glands release fragrant oils. These oils give each rose its unique perfume. Humans have been cultivating roses for centuries. We have created thousands of different varieties. These varieties are called cultivars. Cultivars are created through careful breeding. Rose breeders select roses with desirable traits. They cross-pollinate these roses to create new hybrids. These hybrids often have larger blooms, brighter colors, or stronger scents. Cultivating roses requires skill and patience. Roses need plenty of sunlight and water. They also need regular pruning to encourage healthy growth. But the rewards are worth the effort. A well-tended rose bush can produce hundreds of blooms each year. These blooms bring joy to gardeners and admirers alike. Myths and legends, stories of the rose. Roses feature prominently in myths and legends. In Greek mythology, the rose is associated with Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Legend says that red roses sprang from the ground where Aphrodite's tears fell after the death of her lover Adonis. In Roman mythology, the rose is linked to Venus, the goddess of beauty. One story tells of how a white rose turned red when Cupid accidentally shot an arrow into it. During the Middle Ages, roses held symbolic meaning. White roses represented purity and were associated with the Virgin Mary. Red roses symbolized Christ's blood and sacrifice. These myths and legends demonstrate the enduring power of the rose. They show how this flower has captured our imaginations for centuries. Roses in art and culture, a timeless muse. Roses have inspired artists for centuries, captivating their imaginations and becoming a central theme in various forms of art. Painters, poets and writers have all used the rose as a symbol in their work, each interpreting its beauty and significance in unique ways. In paintings, roses often symbolize love, beauty and passion, capturing the essence of human emotions and experiences. They appear in portraits, still lifes and religious scenes, adding layers of meaning and depth to the artwork. One famous example is Botticelli's The Birth of Venus, where roses are scattered around the goddess, symbolizing divine beauty and love. Poets have used roses as metaphors for love, beauty, and the fleeting nature of life, capturing the delicate balance between joy and sorrow. William Shakespeare famously wrote, "That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet." in his play Romeo and Juliet, highlighting the rose's enduring symbolism. In literature, roses often appear in romantic stories, symbolizing the complexities of love and relationships. They can symbolize love, passion, or even loss, reflecting the multifaceted nature of human emotions. For example, in Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights, the wild roses on the moors represent the untamed love between Catherine and Heathcliff, a love that defies societal norms. These are just a few examples of how roses have influenced art and culture, leaving an indelible mark on the creative world. From ancient times to the present day, the rose has served as a timeless muse, inspiring countless artists and creators across generations. Roses in politics and history, power and war. Roses have played a surprisingly significant role in politics and history, far beyond their beauty and fragrance. They have been used as symbols of power, war and national identity, often carrying deep meanings and messages. One of the most famous examples is the War of the Roses, a series of civil wars fought in England. This conflict took place in England in the 15th century, spanning over 3 decades from 1455 to 1487. The two sides, the House of Lancaster and the House of York, both adopted roses as their emblems, symbolizing their claims to the throne. The House of Lancaster used a red rose, while the House of York chose a white rose, each colour representing their distinct lineage and heritage. The war ended with the victory of the Lancastrians and the establishment of the Tudor dynasty, which combined the red and white roses into the Tudor rose. Today, roses are still used as national symbols, embodying the spirit and identity of nations. The United States, for example, adopted the rose as its national flower in 1986, recognizing its significance and beauty. The rose is also the national flower of England, Bulgaria and the Maldives, each country celebrating the rose in its unique way. These examples demonstrate how roses have transcended their botanical origins, becoming integral to cultural and national identities. They have become powerful symbols that represent nations, conflicts and historical events, weaving their way into the fabric of human history. Fun facts about roses, the unusual and unexpected. Here are some interesting and lesser-known facts about roses that might surprise you. Did you know that the oldest living rose is believed to be over 1,000 years old? This ancient rose grows on the wall of Hildesheim Cathedral in Germany, a testament to its resilience and historical significance. And roses have even ventured into space. In 1998, NASA sent miniature rose plants aboard the Space Shuttle Discovery to study how their fragrance changed in the unique environment of microgravity. The rose family is incredibly vast and diverse. It includes not only the beautiful flowers we adore, but also fruits like apples, pears and strawberries, showcasing the versatility of this plant family. Some roses have the fascinating ability to change colour depending on factors such as temperature, soil pH, or even the time of day. The world's largest rosebush can be found in Tombstone, Arizona. This enormous rosebush covers over 8,000 square feet and has a trunk circumference of over 12 feet, making it a true natural wonder. On the other end of the spectrum, the smallest rose in the world is the sea rose. Its delicate blooms are only the size of a grain of rice, highlighting the incredible range of sizes within the rose family. These fascinating facts highlight the diversity, beauty and wonder of the rose, a flower that continues to captivate and inspire. They remind us that there is always more to learn and discover about this extraordinary flower, which has been cherished by cultures around the world for centuries. Conclusion: the enduring appeal of roses. Roses have captivated humanity for millennia. From ancient gardens to modern-day bouquets, they continue to enchant us with their beauty, fragrance and symbolism. We have explored the history, science and cultural significance of roses. We've delved into myths and legends, admired their artistic representations and uncovered their surprising roles in politics and history. The next time you encounter a rose, take a moment to appreciate its rich and storied past. Remember that this flower is more than just a pretty face. It is a symbol of love, beauty, and the enduring spirit of nature.